Hello children, welcome back. This is Alka Mehrotra and you are watching Curiosity Solver. Now again we are having our topic and that is future perfect. In the series of perfect tenses, now we have come to the last point and that is future perfect tenses. When we talk about future perfect tenses, children, we should remember that something that is going to finish in future at a particular time that is given, then only we apply perfect tenses in that. And for that, what will be the key feature? Will have and shall have. Along with that, third form of verb. That always you should have in your mind. You should remember that. When we are doing perfect tenses, we all have to apply third form of verb in that. So now, without wasting time, we are going to start our new topic and that is future perfect. Now, I have written some sentences here and that will give you a clear, I should say a meaning that you will understand about future perfect tenses. So just have a look to the first sentence. By the end of this week, I shall have gone to Delhi. The point of time is given. Like when you will come to the end of this week, okay, when you will come at that time, till then, I shall have gone to Delhi. I shall not be here, I shall have gone to Delhi. Point of time is given and the work is going to be done in future. And that is why this is a future perfect tense. And what we have to apply in that? Shall have. Why? Because I is the subject here. And with I and we always apply shall. Okay? Now, one more thing to discuss and that is the third form of verb in that. Go, went, gone. So don't forget to apply past participles with such kind of tenses. Now the second one. Before you reach his home, he will have left that place. Again a time is given. Before you reach and he will have left that place. Though the particular time is not mentioned, but a point of time before you reach is mentioned in that. And the same thing here, along with the subject, will have. Okay? Will with he, shall with I and we. Now then after see the word left. It is again a third form of verb. Come to the third point. I shall have returned from school by that time. What time? That is not mentioned. But if anything is going to be happen, it is not mentioned in the sentence. But like if you were saying that I am going to have a puja in my house and there will be a party in my house and before that I shall be there. I shall return back from the school. So the point of time is the key feature, right? In future perfect tenses, we will always remember and just have a look to these sentences. They are giving a clear look. Number one, point of time. Number two, will have and shall have, the presence of these two words. And then after, the third form of verb. Here again you can notice returned. Fine. So I hope this much point is clear to you all. Now here children, we are going to conclude this video after showing you the structure of the sentences. Now if we talk about the affirmative sentences, children, just have a look. If it is subject in the beginning, then after we will apply will have and shall have according to that. Then after the third form of verb and the rest part of the sentence, that means the object. Clear? And don't forget to use the time period in that, like yesterday, today, after some time, or a month ago, before a day or two, or any kind of such kind of words should be there in the sentence. Okay? Then after, if we talk about the negative sentences, just with the help of this structure I am going to tell you. See, everything will come in this part. If it is object here, everything will come here in that. But the main part of the sentence, the structure, is written over here. If we talk about the negative ones, first of all we will apply the subject, then after will not have. Similarly, shall not have. Then after the third form of verb, and at the end of the sentence, that means the object part, rest of the sentence will come. In interrogative, we will apply will or shall in the beginning. Obviously, as we had done different kind of interrogative sentences, the same thing will be applied. We will use a subject in that. Then after have will come, and the third form of verb and the object. Children, the structure that I used to tell you in the videos and every time when I talk about the sentences, they are very important for you all. So if you feel any kind of problem related to that, just ask it to me, just message me. And I hope you all have liked this video a lot. So please like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you.